I'm not late. You're late. I'm not late. I did do 60 FPS, chat. Can you tell the difference? Is it better? Is it better? Look, am I all smooth now? Is it like... Do I look any cuter in 60 FPS? I look kinda tired right now. I am pretty tired, chat. I was gonna put my phone on. That doesn't look good. Fuck. Fuck. Oh well, chat. Oh well. Very smooth. Not surprised. Yeah, I'm crashing a little bit here, chat. I'm tired. But I did stuff today, chat. I did stuff. We went, I filmed the first girl mode video, out of 4. So, we actually filmed it. I'm very happy. Because I said I was gonna film it today, and I did. And it's a pretty good video. It's a pretty good video, chat. We fucking got that shit. Yeah. At Hooters? No, we went to the mall. We just went to the mall. I got a painting. It was $10, and I was like, damn, that's a cool painting. I'm gonna buy a painting. Dude, look how red my eyes are. In the past, 10 minutes, I just got, you know what? I know what will fix me right up, chat. I need a Mountain Dew. The CD FPS is actually good. Well, there you go. I guess I'll keep it at 60 FPS then. Fuck. Alright, hold on 1 second, chat. 1 second. Were you wearing a dress? No, I was wearing this. Except I had like a sweatshirt over top of this, but it's cute, so that's why I'm wearing the fit that I wore. Except I had something over this, but it was cute, so it was okay. The cute. It was okay. It was okay. Here, wait a minute. Wait a minute, chat. Oh, alright. Here, chat, I'll give you a sneak preview of the video. I don't know if we'll even have this one be included, but... Amazing footage. Amazing footage. Thank you, dog.
Oh, it broke. What the heck?
There you go, chat. There's the sneak peek. There's the sneak peek. You go to Victoria's Secret? There wasn't a Victoria's Secret in there. It's supposed to be girl mode? It was girl mode. I mean, I had a purse. There's no way it wasn't girl mode. I had a purse, alright? I had a purse. This is the first time I've ever worn a purse in public, actually. Fun fact. It was pretty convenient, actually. All things considered. Actually pretty convenient. Chat, I'm so tired. That weight Like, I got hit with a wave of EP. I forgot to get my straw. Hold on. You wearing makeup? I had concealer on, but basically what I'm wearing right now. Literally, I'm wearing the exact same fit, except I'm not wearing the jacket that I was wearing. That, like, sweatshirt. But I had this underneath that anyway, so it basically... The first fits you? It does fit me. It's a good purse. Yeah, I'm curious. I feel so tired right now. I'm gonna go get my glucose monitor. I'm gonna check my blood sugar. That is girl mode. It is girl mode. That was pretty good though, I think. That's a good first girl mode video. We got 3 more to film, but we got 1 down. Pretty happy with that, chat. I'm pretty happy. What the fuck? It's no bueno, chap. That's no bueno. That is no bueno. That is no bueno. It is not good. It is not good. Not good. It's not good, chat. I do not like that. Do not like what I'm reading on my meter. It's very not good. Very not good. What is it? It's 121. Granted, I ate, I ate probably, what would it have been? Probably, I ate probably 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. 3 hour fast? That's pretty fucked up. And it just hit me. Like, I feel like I just shot up. Because, like, literally in the past 40 minutes, like, I feel way more tired. What is with that? My blood sugar's really high, chat, so I'm gonna drink some more soda. That's fucked up. What is that? Why is it doing that? Why is my blood sugar all over the place? That's not good. That's not good. That is not good. Why is it doing that? Try eating more fiber? I would like to eat more fiber. Does that help with blood sugar? I don't know, maybe I just need to drink more cornstarch. Complex carbs, maybe. I had Chinese food earlier. Is that not good? Is that not good enough? Is that not it, chat? I'm drinking orange Fanta and McDonald's water, lol. Stabilize the blood sugar? Is that like cornstarch stabilizes blood sugar? Maybe I just need to drink more cornstarch. I don't know. I really don't know. High or low, so eat some fruit. I mean... Eat some fruit? I think fruit are spiky foods, so you wouldn't want fruit for that either. I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna go to the P.O. box after the stream here. I should have gone earlier, but I think I'm gonna go to the P.O. box after my stream because I have an air fryer there and I have chicken wings. I kind of want to cook the chicken wings in the air fryer. I might do that. I might just do that. But I don't know. Like right now, I almost don't feel good enough to drive. Like what the fuck is with that? Why is it doing that? Why is my blood sugar like all fucky? Do I have like diabetes? Like what's going on? Chat, I need some medical advice. Chat, do I have the ditty bitties, chat? Why is my camera not the fucking doctor? Why would I go to the doctor, chat, when I have you guys tell me what? Right? Why would I go to the doctor when I have chat? Chat's medically trained, right? CDL Medical would have caught diabetes? Oh, they did a piss test. How would they have caught diabetes if they... Would it? You might want to check to see if you're pre-diabetic. I don't know, because I had blood sugar issues when I was a kid. I think it might be that, but what doesn't make sense to me, right? Because so when I was a kid, my blood sugar would dip super hard in the night, and then it would spring back. So in the morning, I would have a really high blood sugar, but it's because I was dipping in the night. But I measured my blood sugar this morning when I woke up, and it was 90. And then I went out, and we filmed the video, and I just got home, and I was fine. And then, like, right before they started the stream, now I'm like, ugh. What the fuck is with that? That's normal? And then my neighbor just found out they had diabetes and the first dog missed it. Damn. Fucked up. This test is for diabetes, not drugs. I know, well, I thought it was for kidney issues. So could they test for diabetes and piss tests? How were you out for, how long? Like, I don't know, we left at like 2, and then we got back at like 5, so at max 3 hours at max. Please don't go to the chat nor chat GPT for medical advice. Please check with your doctor. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, I'm seriously, okay, yeah, I'm not actually gonna get medical advice from chat. Don't worry, Tony. Don't worry. I do need to go to a doctor though. I have a doctor's appointment on the 14th for my hormones, so maybe I'll just slip that question in and be like, hey, I have weird blood but you know what? I had a whole bunch of blood taken, when I had, my blood. Like, I for this appointment that I have on the 14th, I had, like, a shit ton of blood drawn for it. And so, I feel like, maybe I'll be able, maybe they see something, maybe it'll talk to me about it, I don't know. Actually, I wonder, is it on my, like, do I have it on my, like, the portal? The health portal? Damn. Alright, health records. Lab orders. Lab trends? Oh, wait a minute. Hematocrit? Hemoglobin? My hemoglobin is high. Or is it low? This is fine. Cholesterol. I got a bunch of information here. Calcium. Carbon dioxide. I'm 25 carbon dioxide, chat. 20. You said you ate while out or before? Well, out. Well, I was out. I ate probably a couple hours ago. Maybe 2 hours ago I ate. $159. Is that real? Is it that high? Sex hormone binding? I don't know. That's in red. Testosterone total is 16. Could that be right? I feel like I should have higher testosterone than 16. because I haven't had Spyro in forever. And I took this test, I took this blood test without having taken my injections for like a week. Like this is like 2 weeks no injection. And yeah, I had an estradiol of 259 and a testosterone of 16. That seems weird. That's weird. What's going on with that? So your blood sugar levels are fine? I don't think they are, Cuddle Bear. I don't think 121... I mean, I guess I did eat and I did move around. So maybe that's why it went up. But like, normal for a woman? What are... let me look this up. What are normal estrogen levels in a 24-year-old? Estrogen levels in a 24-year-old woman vary depending on the phase of menstruation cycle, pregnancy status, and tested method. Primarily, so the follicular phase is 20 to 50, 20 to 150, ovulation's 100 to 400, and luteal phase is 50 to 200, and post-menopause is less than 30. That might be weird. That might be too... but that would be so weird. Like, if my estradiol is really that much higher than it should be, that seems weird that it would still, like... Because when I took that blood test, I hadn't injected estrogen for, like, 2 weeks. Or something like that. Hold on. What about testosterone? Okay. So 15 to 70. So that's not... so the testosterone, funnily enough, looks like it's in the correct range. Hormone binding. Test visits, lab orders. Style trends. Where's the notes? It says see notes, but I don't see. I guess they'll tell me. I guess they'll fucking tell me. Huh. Huh. I wonder what that, I wonder if that's, like, bad. Last time I went to the doc, he said everything was fine, but on the printout he wrote in big letter chaser, rude. Testing blood sugar level greater than 125 is considered diabetic by the American Diabetes Association. Well, I guess it's not really fasting. It's not really fasting, but I did have a blood sugar of like 131 after like a 12-hour fast. Now that was concerning. That was concerning. But the fact that my blood sugar right then was 121, I feel like even after I eat, that's pretty high. Maybe not, because I did eat not too long ago, so I guess maybe I shouldn't be that worried. But 121 seems high for me. I'm used to having blood sugars like in the 60s. All right. It's just say that it would be high. It would not be fasting. Yeah, it would not be fasting. Take my blood daily. I've been checking it daily, like literally. Wait, you ate food? I know. I had well, we were in the mall, so we had food court food. We went to the. I had Chinese food court food, which is pretty good. A little low range for a biological female, the T ranges, but the estrogen seems high, right? Like, that seems relatively high. It's 250. And that's after not having estrogen. That's almost 260, but not That's after not having any estrogen in my system. Like, that's after, like, 2 weeks of not injecting. I'm pretty sure I had missed the week before that. So that was after 2 weeks of not injecting estrogen. I had an estrogen of 260. That seems wild. Is that bad? Like, is that bad? It might be bad, chat. I don't know. I don't know, man. Your testicles have given up and are producing E. Yeah, they've given up. They've fully given up. In the UK, it's expensive. Probably worried about nothing. I do have, like, some blood sugar or something or other going on. I gotta figure that out. I'm trying to be, like, healthy, but... they've given up. They've resorted just... They've given up and have resorted to just starting to produce estrogen because they know. They know it's the only way. Got a metal burr. Dude. Fuck. I'm dizzy though. I don't like that. Are you wearing tights? Kinda. They're jean tights. They're like stretchy, you know? I like them. They're quite comfy. Am I not drinking enough water? I've been drinking water like more so. I'm trying to get myself used to drinking water for Burning Man, but chat, we got some Burning Man stuff too. I got some Burning Man stuff in the mail today. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna wear the Burning Man fit. I think I'm gonna have everything tomorrow because like the harem pants got here and some of the string lights got here and the gloves got here, and then I'll hopefully on fucking tomorrow I'll do that. P.O. box. I'm gonna have to the P.O. box, I think, after the stream, because I think I have an air fryer at the P.O. box. And I kind of want to air fry myself some chicken. So I might just go to the P.O. box after my stream, to be honest with you. Which is nice. This P.O. box is the coolest P.O. box I've ever had. Because they have this big-ass fucking locker with these big, like, parcels that they put shit in. And all you have to do, in your P.O. box, they give you a little, like, QR code, and you just take that and you scan it there, and it pops the door open. It's so fucking nice. Problem is insulin. I don't know if it's insulin. Because okay, chat, you gotta understand, there's lore here. There's lore. When I was, like, 7 years old, I could not keep my blood sugar up. I was hypoglycemic, like, all the time. I forget what the actual condition they said it was, but we never really my liver was not converting stored fat into energy. Like, it wasn't, like, it wasn't creating, like, stored fat very well. So, like, any amount of food that I would intake would just go, and I wouldn't store it. I don't know what the fuck that was a problem with, but, like, I fucking had a problem with it. And then we found out that, like, my blood sugar was dipping in the night. So I had to wear one of those butt monitors, you know, that slap on your butt. And then I basically would go to sleep, and then my blood sugar would do that. And then while I was, like, spending my whole, like, nighttime trying to sleep, trying to, like survive, because I had no blood sugar at night. And then when I woke up, it would shoot back up, and it would be too high for a little bit, and then it would even out. And that's what we figured out. That's why I had to take cornstarch every night when I was a kid. I used to have to drink like 3 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed in with chocolate milk every night before bed so that my blood sugar would stabilize. It was so awful. But I don't know if that ever went away. I really don't. I better go get a lottery ticket. Perhaps you're anemic? Could be. What monitor you say? Yeah, they literally stick it on your butt. Because it has to be in fat, right? And I don't have a whole lot of fat. So the only place to put it is... this, fat, dumpy. You got a normal diet? 'Cause I have to be in fat, right? And I don't have a whole lot of fat. So the only place to put it is... this fat, dumpy. You got a normal diet? 'Cause I have to be in fat, right? And I don't have a whole lot of fat. So the only place to put it is... this fat, dumpy. You got a normal diet? I had like, I didn't have like a odd diet, I don't think. I ate normally. I don't think anyone would have looked at my childhood diet and said I was malnourished. Other than the fact that I probably just didn't eat as much, because I just, you know, I never ate that much. I wonder if Mexican Coke would work better than cornstarch. It would have tasted better. Why would a Mexican Coke work better? The idea is that it stabilizes your blood sugar. Like, my mom used to call them spiky foods and steady foods, where it's like, if you eat a candy bar or a Mountain Dew, for instance, it will spike your blood sugar, and then... And so like, for me, I wanted something that was stable, like bread, or like, you know, something that took a long time to break down, like cornstarch. And so it would stabilize my blood sugar throughout the night. But, like, I don't know if Coke would do that, right? If Coke is too sugary, it would spike my blood sugar and then drop it, just like Mountain Dew. Real sugar? I wonder if that makes a difference. Coke wouldn't last that long. Yeah. That's the idea, is that it's like whatever I eat, it takes a while to digest. And so that as I'm digesting it, I'm like, it's not just going straight through my system. The problem is drinking Mountain Dew, then you get a sugar high, and then you crash. I didn't drink a Mountain Dew before stream. Like, the crash that happened before stream was not caused by a Mountain Dew. I only started drinking this after I started crashing, and I feel a little better now that I'm starting to drink it. So maybe it has something to do with that? I don't know. I think Coke would spike your heartbeat. The other thing? What? Like an apple? Maybe, but fruit have a lot of sugar in them in of itself. So it's like that sugar I don't want to, like... I don't want it to be fast sugar. I want it to be slow sugar, like a steak. Like a steak, that's some good, that's what I need, like a steak. Fuck, I'm so tired. Like, I don't know why it hit me. I'm trying to wake up so I can go to the PO box after this chat, but like, I literally sat like 10 minutes before the stream started, and I'm just like... No idea. I have no idea why. House drinks? Have you tried those? I have not. That's interesting though. Switch to Vino and let the Weinstra arc begin. A Weinstra. I really do want to like stop drinking as much Mountain Dew. But I genuinely feel that it's helping. Here's my theory, chat. Here's my running theory. Is that this blood sugar issue that I had as a kid, this like, oh, my blood sugar is dipping at night and I'm having a lot of blood sugar issues because I have low blood sugar. I think what happened was when I was like when I was like 13, my mom started letting me drink more Mountain Dew. I think because I started to drink a lot of Mountain Dew, I think the Mountain Dew has just been masking the problem the entire time. That I forgot that I had an issue because Mountain Dew just sort of fixed it temporarily. It's kind of like a band-aid that I've just kept replacing every day for my whole young adult life, and now only now that I'm like, I should probably not drink so much of this, am I starting to realize like, oh shit, literally to dependency. Like literally, I might actually have like, my body has probably gotten used to the just like the constant influx of sugar and is used to it and is like expects it to happen. What is with you hillbillies and Mountain Dew? I don't know, it tastes good. I like Mountain Dew. Sometimes when you're really thirsty and you like, the Mountain Dew hits you, you're just like, ugh! My teeth are too yellow though. I gotta stop drinking them. My teeth are way too yellow. Homegirl basically flex taped her glucose with that Dew. Basically, yeah, I did. I did do that. And so now I'm starting to realize like, what am I gonna do about that? I don't know. I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta talk to somebody because it's really probably not healthy, and I gotta like do something about it. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like I almost died when I was like a baby, chat. Like my mom like woke me up one day. I think it was Sunday. You know what? And this is how I know my brother's a fucking asshole. But because he hung this over my head for years when I was a kid. Because we were gonna have pancakes or some shit on some random Sunday. And I was like 4 years old or some shit. Like maybe 3 or 4 years old. And we were gonna have Sunday pancakes. And then my mom like tried to wake me up, and I would not wake up. And so it's like, imagine you're a parent and you go to wake up your like baby who's like 3 years old. I don't even know if I was 3. I might have been 2. And I was just completely unresponsive. Like that's a that's like a heart attack moment. So like literally that we had to have like the ambulance called and everything, and found out my blood sugar was like 30. It's like, oh shit. Oh shit, like I could have actually died there. But yeah, and so that happened. It happened a couple times actually. But my brother always hangs that shit over my head. Like he was genuinely mad for like a long time that he didn't get his pancakes. And you know what? Fuck that guy, man. Fuck him. You keep Mountain Dew handy on stage when you perform guitar or gigs so you don't pass out. I haven't played live guitar in so long, man. I do want to play guitar again. Maybe I'll play a little guitar. Maybe I'll do a little guitar stream, chat. What do you think about that? Should I do a little guitar stream? Could I do a little guitar stream? I haven't played guitar in a while, so I probably suck. But maybe you should do a little guitar stream. Same bro that raided you out for the Amazon PP? Yeah, it is that same bro. He's a fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy. How's your wrist? It doesn't feel a whole lot better, but I don't think it has anything to do with how I use it. Cause I just went on like a week and a half, 2-week break off of Melee. Like I've been played very little Melee in the past 2 weeks because I've been trying to see how that affects my wrist, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. So it's like I thought maybe it was caused by Melee, and so I was like holding back on that to try to see if it was that, but I don't know if it is. I get checked out soon. I'm hoping. Chat, I have a busy ass couple weeks ahead of me, chat. I have a really busy ass couple weeks. I gotta go to Reno, Nevada. I'm going to fucking Nevada like in a couple weeks. And then after that, I get to come home and then spend like a day or two to relax, like 3 days to relax. And then I have to fly up to Iowa. And then I have to go on a 3-day road trip from Iowa back down here. I did offer that, though. I did volunteer myself for that. So I can't complain that much, because I did volunteer myself for it, but... Can you play guitar without hurting your wrist? I don't know. I guess we'll see. At least you can get Casey's Pizza. This is true. I can get Casey's Pizza. I'll eat Casey's Pizza again. I'll eat some Casey's Pizza. I'll eat some, I'll eat some, Bebops and Poncheras. Bebop's definitely gonna keep Bebop. You know what's weird, though? Because, like, I feel like, up until this point, I've always had Iowa to go back to, because it's like, you know, it's like, that's where my family is. That's where everybody I know is, like, in terms of my family. But now my mom's moving down here. The only person who's gonna be in Iowa is... I guess my grandparents and my dad are still gonna be in Iowa, but, like... It's almost like, you know, my childhood home. It's not gonna be there anymore. It's gonna be like... I honestly don't fucking like that house anyway, because fuck that house, but... Still, it's like, I'm not gonna go back to Iowa. It's like, it literally is gonna be like... I'm missing Iowa. I wouldn't... Okay, now, hold on, Derek. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I'm missing it. I would say it's interesting that it's like, oh, yeah, no, it's like, I'm not gonna go back to Iowa nearly as much now. Like, literally, I'm not gonna go to Iowa. Sounds like somebody's homesick? Nah, not really homesick. I would say it's just interesting that it's like, I'm very... I had Iowa, like, there's shit that I had in Iowa, and now I'm moving. It's like fully separating from... There's gonna be a point in time within the next like 5 to 10 years where I literally have zero reason to go to Iowa. I won't have any family up there. I won't have any fucking houses up there, or, you know, I don't own a house. One of my several mansions. I won't have anything there. And there won't be any reason to go back to Iowa to get bebops. It's gonna be... I gotta learn how to make bebops at home before that happens. Could start the first bebops in Florida? Dude, I would. Fucking love bebops. I had a Casey's breakfast pizza almost every day when I was visiting my friend. Shit was awesome. Dude, it is good. It is good. The taco pizza is the best at Casey's. I gotta learn how to make taco pizza, too. That's one thing I gotta learn how to do. That shit is fucking busted. Oh my god. You guys ever had a taco pizza from Casey's? if you're ever in the Midwest and you see a fucking Casey's, pull right the fuck over and get a taco pizza. So you saying fuck the car you left behind? No, no, I'm gonna bring the car down. But it's... With my mom coming down, I'm gonna start trying to really get the rest of my shit down. I'm gonna try to work on getting my storage unit down. I'm gonna try to work on getting, my car down. I need to figure out how to do those things, but, like, once... Okay, like, literally, once my car and my storage unit's down here, then it will literally... The only reason I'd have to go to Iowa is my dad. And it's like, I cannot see myself paying, like, $400 to fly to Iowa just to visit my dad. Like, at the moment, I don't think I would do that. I would say he can come to me. I'd rather have him come to Florida, cause before it's like if I pay the $400 to go to Iowa, then you have to go to Iowa, but at least all my family's there, and it's like I have a reason to be there. But without my mom there, it's like, why would I even go? Like, I have zero reason to go to Iowa other than Bebops, and I'm not going to Iowa just for Bebops. It's not worth it. They had a lot of south as well. I have several on my neck of the woods. I know, yeah, they're in the 10. They're like, Casey's is a good bit of range. I'm hoping they get down to Florida eventually, but we have Wawa here, so there's some tough competition. Between the lines, Astra, respectfully, my dad can fuck off. I wouldn't say that. Like, I wouldn't say that, like, I would never go up to Iowa to see him. I just think it's much less worth it. If you can go up to Iowa and you can see both of your parents and all your grandparents and everybody's up there, and it's like, it's like the way it was when I left it. And then now it's like, my grandparents still live there, but I bet they're gonna move down too at some point. So it's like, once that happens, it's like, what the fuck would I ever go to Iowa again? Dude, I'm gonna get to a point in my life where I have literally nothing in Iowa. And I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of down for it, chat. I'm kind of like, fuck that place, dude. Fuck that place. If it wasn't for Bebops and Poncheros, there's literally no reason why I'd ever want to go back to Iowa. Fuck that place, dude. Did you get to see Sister's bird again, too? I'll probably get to hear it, because now he's going to be, like, living next to me. Bet your good brother is the one who are more concerned about your pancakes. They don't live in Iowa. The only brother I have that lives in Iowa is the brother that, like, I don't give a shit about. So it's literally, I have one brother, but he's in Colorado. So, and then I have a sister who's in Japan. So yeah. The butter cow in the Iowa State Fair. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Totally worth it for the butter cow. You can't even get up to the butter cow. Like, you literally have to, like, it's behind, like, 5 feet. There's, like, a fucking rope that you can't get within 5 feet of the glass. And there's a big, thick glass, because you're just looking into a room with a glass wall, right? And the glass, because it's basically a refrigerator with the cow in it, because it's butter, right? It's butter in the middle of August. Like, you're not gonna, like, leave that shit out to just melt, because it is butter. But, like, you can't get up close to it. You can't even see it that well. It's, like, it's not even that cool, honestly. The one thing they have at the Iowa State Fair that I always like, and I always enjoy when I go to the Iowa State Fair, is they have honey lemonade. In that same building that has the butter cow in it, like, on the second floor, they have honey lemonade, and I like it. I do indeed like it. I do indeed like it. Want to use my pops as in New Mexico? Never visited. Even when I was working in Nevada, my mom, the word, and say the word, I'm on my way. I see. Honey lemonade sounds delicious. It was. And not only that, but it was real lemonade and real honey. Like, it was, like, farm-grown, like, I don't actually know if it was real lemon. I bet it was real lemons, but probably not Iowa farm lemons, because obviously they can't grow lemons in Iowa. But it was, like, real lemonade, and real fucking honey. Like, it was like they had like their own honey, like bees that they got the honey from, and that's why it was so special. Because it wasn't just like a honey lemonade stand, it was a honey stand that just so happened to sell honey lemonade on top of that. So you could buy like their actual honey, because it was real honey. Dude, it was good. It was fucking good. It was fucking good. It was fucking good. You could also get a stick of deep fried butter. You could do that. I don't know. I'm trying to think, though. Literally, the Iowa State Fair is just so kind of disappointing. Because, like, there's no... They have rides, but not really. Like, they have rides, but not like you're going to a theme park or something. It's kind of like carny rides, where it's like you get a couple of little ditzy rides here and there, but nothing major, nothing like that fun. And then it's animals. Like, really, the only reason why you'd want to really go to the Iowa State Fair is if you really fucking like horses or pigs or cows. If you're into that kind of like horse and cow show where they like show off animals and shit, that's where the Iowa State Fair has a lot of stuff to it. And sometimes they have like a concert there. I remember they had like Rihanna there at one point or something like that. They had Slipknot at the Iowa State Fair at one point, and that was cool. I didn't see it because it was, you know, tickets are expensive, but yeah, I don't know. Are you telling us to go on the rides? Motherfucker. Don't give away the deep fried butter. It's like that Whitest Kids You Know skit, except somehow worse. Like, the one thing that's worse than just giving someone a stick of butter to eat is deep fried butter. Like, that cannot be safe. Like, genuinely, I feel like eating a stick of deep fried butter has to, like, violate some sort of Geneva law or some shit like that, right? That's, like, fucked up. Honeybee is vomit? I don't care, it tastes good. Okay, you know what? Honeybee is vomit. You know what? I'm about to blow your mind. An egg is literally just a womb. You're eating literally a placenta. You're eating like a fucking a biological reproduction device that's it's not intended to be eaten at all, and it's actually kind of disgusting if you think about it. You ever think about how disgusting eggs are? Or how gross milk is? Or how actually gross cheese is? Because cheese is nasty. Dude, cheese is fucking gross. Like, what if we milked a cow, we took this cow's udders that they feed their babies with, and we milked it, we got that shit out of there, and then we let it sit for like 2 weeks, and then we eat it. Like, that's gross. It is fucking gross. Do I care? No. I will eat cheese until the day I die, because I love cheese, and it tastes fucking delicious, and I don't care if it's gross. One thing you gotta understand about being a human is like 90% of what humans do is disgusting. It's actually disgusting. If you think about how gross going to the bathroom is, or giving birth for that matter. Ugh. Would you eat a stick of butter for $100? I think I would die. I could actually die. So I don't know if I could, Derek. I would if I could, but I literally don't know if I could. You had me in the first half regarding cheese. Honestly, it is gross when you think about it, but like, eggs and cheese are literally gross. Like, when you actually think about what they are. Like, but like, am I gonna not eat omelets anymore? Like, literally a ham and cheese omelet is literally is placenta the word I'm looking for? I don't think it's placenta. Thank you, Taco, for getting this up to Tony. It's literally like like a womb that you've cracked open, fried, taken like basically moldy curdled milk that's been sitting forever to get specific enzymes in it that makes it quote unquote cheese, and you're sprinkling that over the fried womb, and then you're taking bits of actual flesh off of an animal and you're throwing that in there too. If you were like a robot, it sounds like horrible. But I love omelet. I don't care if it's actually gross. I love it. I don't care. What's the actual weirdest thing you ever ate? I'm trying to think. I'm not sure what the weirdest thing I ever ate was, because I haven't had things that were that weird. Probably... I don't know, stretch? I live on omelets. They are awesome. They are awesome. You ate a worm? I did eat a worm. That was weird. I did eat a worm one time. That was pretty fucking weird. Honestly, that might be the worst I've ever eaten. Other than like maybe some sushi, like some like eel sushi. I think I've had eel before. So does that count? I think I've had eel. And eel, I don't remember if it was good or not. I do remember I had to cook it. Frog legs? I've never had frog legs, no. I don't know if I want them. I know they are like a southern delicacy. They're a southern delicacy down here in the south. But like, I don't know if I'm down for that, to be honest with you. Don't know if I'm down for it. I really don't. Sister needs to hook up with some authentic Japanese food. Well, she used to work at a Japanese restaurant. Damn. There's like a fly flying around my face and he's annoying the shit out of me. I don't know where they... That bastard. There was another one, dude. What? He was literally just crawling on my hand. He was checking out his buddy. He was trying to... He was just mourning his friend. That's actually kind of sad, chat. I just murdered a little fly family. They didn't even know it hit them. Oh, hello, Puck. Hello, Puck. Alright, chat, I'm gonna wash my hands. I'll be right back. Fuck, thinking like, damn, I thought she'd never leave. Plus 2 kills, double homicide. Dude, I got the one because he was up in my face, like he was up in my grill. I missed him the first time, and I got him with the second one. And then he came up to my hand. He just was like, my buddy's dead. Like, what did you do? And then it's crazy, chat. My hand is like a bruise right here. It's like miscolored. Can you see that? I don't know why. I don't remember like hitting anything there. Murder strolol. Fuck till now I'd cry. My mom just served me langa tacos and didn't tell me what it was. What's langa? Oh, you mean tongue? Yeah, I don't know about beef tongue. I couldn't do that. Real Mexican food is actually pretty gross. A lot of it is crickets. A lot of Mexican food is actually just bugs. I didn't realize how many bugs they ate in Mexico, but they eat a lot of bugs in Mexico. Bruises from stepping your hand. Astra has delicate hands. Maybe. Beef tongue sounds delicious. I'd love to try some. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if I would want to eat a tongue, dude. Something about that's like gross. I don't like that. I don't like it. The best foods are organs and shit. Yeah, but that's even. I don't know. I can't get over that either, honestly. It's like people who can eat liver, like I applaud you, but I don't know if I could eat liver. I don't know if I could. I really don't know if I could. My dad's favorite is intestine? Ugh. 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 How does one overcome the moral toil of life? Mountain Dew. The moral toil? What do you mean the moral toil? What does that even mean? I draw the kind at brains, though. I draw that line at brains. Yeah, brains are pretty gross, but I don't know. I wouldn't eat tongue. I don't know. I wouldn't eat intestine. I would eat, like, intestines if it was a sausage. Like, if it was, like, real German sausage and they actually used intestine casings, I'd probably eat that, but, like, just actual intestines, like... Have you eaten sardines in a can? No, but there was, like, a phase in my life where I really wanted to. Like, I had, like, a weird craving for canned sardines and canned fish that you just eat whole. But for some reason, like, I don't have it anymore. Now I don't really want to try it. Like, I was this close to buying a can and actually trying it, but now I'm like... Sardines are really healthy? Yeah, I know they are. Had blood sausage the other day, not doing that again. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do blood sausage. That shit's gross. That shit, you want to talk about gross? Ugh. You're actually gonna make me throw up, chat. That's fucking disgusting. It's insane to me that real people eat monkey brains. It's sick, dude. People eat all sorts of fucked up things. You ever heard of an ortolan bunting? Chat, have you ever heard of that? Sardines could boost brain power, so does the learning. That's a good point. An ortolan bunting. It's this little, like, woodpecker-like bird that lives in France. It lives in Ortolan, France. And basically what they do is they catch him alive, and then they feed the shit out of him. They take it like a cardboard box, like a shoebox. They poke a bunch of holes in it, and then they just dump bird food in there. And they close the bird in there with the food. And since it's dark and there's food, the bird it just goes on autopilot and eats the shit out of all of the food. And then the bird gets, like, super fat and, like, fucking, like, plump. And then he's like, ugh, I just ate all that food. And then what you do is you take that bird and then you dunk him in a jar of whiskey. And you close the lid. And then you drown it in whiskey. Once you've drowned it in whiskey, then you take it and you fry the shit out of it. And you, like actually fry the shit out of it. I think you might take the feathers off, I don't know, but you cook it, and then you eat it. You just eat it. Except you have to take your tablecloth, like the little towel you have at, you know, fancy dinners. You have to put that over your head while you eat it. And I quote, so that God cannot see what you are doing. That is the reason behind that. This is a real thing. That it actually happens in France. It's illegal, but people still do it. The appeal is that you still eat everything in it. You eat the beak, the brains, the bones, everything. But and it hurts to eat because, like, the bones are really thin and it, like, needles, and so it pokes your mouth and, like, hurts. And since it just was, like, cooked, it's, like, really fucking hot. It burns your mouth when you're eating it. And apparently it's like the pain is like a part of the experience. I would not do it. I don't think I would. If someone said, hey, do you want to try an ortolan bunting? I don't think I would. Because that sounds genuinely fucking awful. I saw a video where an American was visiting in the UK and his friends told him blood sausage was a brownie. Homeboy wasn't even upset. He just sad. Damn. What in the fuck kind of freak came up with this and then confidently displayed a recipe? A French person, and that explains a lot. It makes so much sense when you realize it's French. I was trying to eat after the stream. It was so popular in France that they had to pass laws banning it so they wouldn't go extinct. Like, is it that good? Like, a lot of people say it's the best thing they've ever eaten. It sounds so cruel. Like, I think their cruelty is part of, like, the appeal. And it's, I don't know, it's like a psychopath meal. It genuinely is like a psychopath meal. If I was on death row, though, like, if I genuinely was on death row, I would eat one. Like, if I was on death row and it's like they give me the last meal, like, people on death row, they get like 20 pizzas, KFC McChicken, whatever the fuck, like, they get all the comfort foods they had in their life. But for me, I wouldn't want to associate my final memories of these foods I loved with this, like, the realization that it's the last thing I'm gonna eat. That's just sad. It ruins the whole, like, ruins it all. I'd rather have something that makes a statement. You know, my final meal has got to make a statement. It's gonna make the guy preparing it think, what the fuck? And that is an Ortolan bunting. That's a final meal that people are like, that shit's wild. Like, if I'm like a seasoned criminal and I'm on death row and I'm about to die and they're just like, all right, what do you want for your final meal? I'm like, I'll have an Ortolan bunting, please. And then you just eat it. You don't even hide your towel. You look the family through the window, dead in the eyes, and you go. You're going straight to Hades for that one? A turducken. Turducken is American version of a Ortolan bunting. Are you sure this isn't from a movie? No. It's real. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I'll show you guys. It's very real and it's really fucking wild. Maybe it's Ortolan bunting, not Ortolan. I don't know. Oh, it is Ortolan. That's so fucking, it's fucked up, man. Look at this little bird. This is what she just did that to. This is what she just violated. Look at this cute little bird. How could you do that? How could you do this to this little guy, dude? That is so fucked up. What is the salmonella?
They're birds. Like many animals, they have a long history of being eaten by the French. But
This is your fetish. It's all about selling that bullshit. Dude, how could French people eat a little bird like that? French people, man.
what separates the ortolan from your average squab or pheasant
To be fair, calves and piglets are pretty fucking cute too. True, but you don't, like, when we eat a cow, we just shoot it in the head and cook it. We don't overfeed it, drown it in whiskey, fry it whole, and eat it whole. There's something, like, the cruelty factor is really what makes it.
Prepared and eaten. They're typically caught with nets and kept in the dark, which causes them to overeat for some reason. Once it's about twice as fat, the entire bird is then thrown into a container of brandy, alive, and sealed in. While this serves to marinate the creature, it also drowns in the process, thereby killing one bird with no stones. The ortolan is then roasted, plucked, and presented whole to the consumer, who inserts the carcass into their mouth, feet first. As they chew, one hand continues holding the bird's head, while the other picks out the larger bones. This whole ritual is usually performed with a towel or large napkin over one's head. There's a few explanations for the purpose of the towel. Some say it's just there
You're slacking on girl voice? We're not doing girl month until September. Don't worry about
to
it.
keep the aromas in, while others
Look at this, dude. Look at this fucking picture, man.
say it's there to, quote, shield from God's eyes the shame of such a decadent and disgraceful act. Yeah, this one I'm okay with not trying, actually. Notable fans of this dish include, not joking, Bill Cosby and the guy who invented the lobotomy. To be part of that social club. Our mission is to eat birds whole and then make people not remember things. Killing ortolans was banned across the EU in 2007, not for any ethical reason, but because French people did this so much that the entire ortolan population was threatened. Thankfully, as of 2018, their conservation status is under least concern, so hopefully the French can get back to it soon. Anyway, that's all I have for today.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Quitter? I'm not quitting. I just didn't want to have Girl Month be this month because I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do Girl Month properly this month. It's like I did film a video for Girl Month though, which is nice, but I'll release it all like in that month, so it all works out well together. Because I don't want to like do Girl Month and then not be able to do anything in Girl Month and be like, okay, it's Girl Month, that was it. We just did Girl Month, we just did Girl Voice for a couple streams, and that was it. Like now, I wanna do more. I wanna be more involved this time. They torture the bird as the bird tries flapping from drowning. That's fucked up and cruel. Yeah, I mean it is. It is. Like, it literally is. Factory farm conditions are absolutely cruel and disgusting, too. That's true. That's true. It is true. That's the thing. But I don't think we, like... I feel like we usually don't purposely torture the animal. Like, that's not critical to... That's not mission critical. Like, if you're having an ortolan bunting, it is part of the experience is the fact that you are torturing this little bird and eating it whole. Like, there's a whole, like, I think that's, like, the whole point of it is that it's, like, fucked up, right? And then it's, like, but, like, if you eat a cow, I don't think there's anything immoral about eating a cow, okay? It's, like, a fucking, the way that we eat a cow is much more humane than, like, a tiger would be, right? A tiger will just eat it whole while it's alive, and that's fucking horrid, right? But that's nature, right? If it's not as fucked up as nature, it's probably okay. Because, like, the cows are being bred in captivity. They have a relatively happy life, so long as they have, like, a back scratch or something. So long as it's not cruel. Like, they're not being, like, tortured and shit like that. I don't know if it's, like... I don't know if, like, kosher meat's different, though. Kosher meat, they have to kill it in a certain way, which is... That's a little bit more fucked up. Because, like, if it's kosher, they have to, like, bleed it. Like, in, like, normal, like, cow animals, it's literally just, you just a bullet through the brain or something like that. But, like, if it's kosher, it has to be bled. And that's a little bit different. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't like that. I like kosher salt, but I don't know about that. Halal or kosher killing should be banned. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I am all in favor of making it legally mandatory that the conditions that, like, farm animals have to live in, whether it be chickens or whether it be cows or pigs, I'm fully within, like, we should make laws saying you need to have a certain standard of living quality for these animals. You shouldn't be able to breed them in small, cruel spaces and then let them live horrible lives. Like, I feel like I don't like that. That's because nature is eat or be eaten. Yeah. Was there stunned with an air hammer or electrocuted? Yeah, like, I feel like there are definitely meat plants that are cruel to their animals. But, you know, as a consumer, we can actively choose not to eat those, right? Like, I feel like the best chicken you can buy are grass-fed chickens who are literally, they literally get to run around outside on a farm, and it's like, and that's like the best chicken you can buy, because usually that tastes better when you do it that way. It's like, there's a correlation between how happy the animal is and how good the meat tastes. And so there's an incentive for people who produce meat cattle to make their cows happy and well-fed, so that they actually taste good. Because if stress, like, fucks up the meat. Like, if a cow is really, really stressed its whole life, the meat is gonna taste bad. Because the stress hormones release and get into the muscle. This is actually a thing with fish, too. If you catch a fish, there's this little tool that you can use that, like, you spike them through the brain to kill them. That way, instead of just, like, a lot of people, when you get a fish, they just bleed them out and dunk them in the water to have them bleed out, and that kills them. But that doesn't... When you do that, they're still alive while you're doing that. And then all of their stress, their brain is, like, sending off stress hormones, like, fucking red alert, right? And that gets into the meat and causes it to taste fishy. And so if you want to have fish that doesn't taste fishy, what you gotta do is you gotta immediately take you gotta, like, sever the spinal cord, like, immediately. And, like, there's a little spike. You just poke it through the brain, kill it, and then sever the, like, spinal cord and the nerve endings on the spinal cord. And then it can't send the, stress hormones to the meat, so the meat stays good. And then you bleed it, get all the blood out, and that's gonna be the best fresh fish meat you can eat. And that's less cruel for the fish, too, because then it just gets lights out. It doesn't have to literally bleed out by being dunked into fucking water, right? Not happiness, it's healthiness. It's just not being, like, stressed, right? Like, if an animal is, like, traumatized every day of its life, it's not gonna taste very good. As Americans, we torture animals to save money and not to save the pleasure of cruelty. Yeah. Remember, John here in Vernon was on the last to use UX Ramset type O odor fired spikes before they closed in 2020 for pork processing. Interesting. When it comes to food, most people think volume, price, and availability. Source, not so much. Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. But at the same time, I want to get, like, enough land that I can have, like, my own chickens. And I can just, like, have an automated, like, chicken feeder. So I don't even have to do anything, and the chickens will just grow. And I want to have, like, you know those little chicken coops that you can get that have, like, 50 chickens? Like, what is what I'm looking for? It's like chicken coop on wheels. This is kind of sick, though. I don't think it would need to be that fancy, but, like, I don't know if you can tell, but, like, some of them are, like, this is kind of cool. See how, the whole point of this, right, is that they have a little kit, like a coop that they can go into to be safe at night, right? But at the same time, you just move it. And so every, like, day, you literally just pick it up and move it to a new spot of grass. So then the chickens have fresh grass to eat. They have fresh, like, they refertilize the grass. And so if you have one of these things, you could 100%, like, look at this thing. Look at this fucking little thing. You could 100% put a little motor on this thing and a little computer that tells it to move just, like, super fucking slowly, so that it's constantly always moving, but not so fast that the chickens would notice. But, like, it literally takes a day to move its own length. So that way, every day, it's on a new fresh piece of grass, and every day, but it never stops. And then you can have an automated feeder, so you don't even need to go out there and fuck with the chickens. You just let it go. And then once they're old enough, you just go out there and fucking gack them, you know what I mean? I would build, like, some sort of automated chicken processor, too. Because you need to buy, like... I don't really want to process in, like, dead chickens, honestly. I don't want to do that part. That's the one part of, like, owning a chicken for meat that I wouldn't enjoy. Is, like, having to, like... get all the guts out of it. I think that would be gross. I could probably chop its head off and run it through the defeatherer, but I don't know if I could do the guts. De-gut it, you know what I mean? This is a solar chicken farm. Basically, yeah. Automated. Roomba chicken coop. Trademark. The Roomba chicken coop. That's exactly what I want. What makes it move? I would put a little, you know those, like... It's basically a Roomba. It is actually basically just a Roomba. It would basically have a little motor attached to the wheels. And then it would have a computer that would have a GPS, like... computer on it, so it would know where it is, and it would know where it needs to be in order to, like, by the next day, and so it would constantly move itself to the waypoint, and it would just be, it'd be good. They think cows are sacred. You know what's crazy? In India, they don't kill cows, but they eat considered, as pets like cat. They eat what we consider as pets like cats? They eat cats in India? Ugh, fuck that, dude. They do, yeah, India, they have the thing about cows. Cows are, like, sacred in India. They eat chicken, though, and they eat lamb. And let me tell you, it does taste good when they cook it. But I don't know. I gotta learn how to make my own Indian food. I don't trust, like, I've seen too many Indian street food videos to, like, want to eat Indian food from, like, an actual, like, Indian restaurant. Maybe not from an Indian restaurant, but, like, I don't think I would go to India. I'll put it that way. So are rats. People do eat rats. I've had rats before, man. They're cute. I love having pet rats. They eat dogs in Korea, though. It's frowned on now, especially by younger generations. Yeah, that's fucked up, dude. Eat dogs? Dude, that's crazy. You know, it makes sense, though. In certain cultures, like, everybody was, like, all up in arms when, like, the Haitian immigrants were eating, like, park ducks, and they were eating, like, stray dogs and shit. And it's like, yeah, of course they're doing that. Like, literally, that's what they did in Haiti. It's not even, like, a cultural thing. It's like, they literally grow up on the mentality of food is, like, a scarcity. And if there's just a chicken or a duck walking around, that's free food. You could just go get it and cook it and you can eat it, right? It's gonna taste like shit, but it's at least it's calories. And if you live in a third world country, it's like that's just what you have. That's all you have. Like, if you're living in Korea in 1950s Korea, you are poor, you have nothing, and literally anything will be tasty. It doesn't matter. Like, they don't care. Like, you will. Every single one of you guys in chat would eat a dog if your life depended on it. It's just, I don't like it. It doesn't mean I have to like it, though. I don't like it. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They eat dirt in Haiti. Yeah, dude, Haiti's fucked up, man. Someone needs to go over there and fix Haiti. I don't know what's going on with that shit, but, like, someone needs to knock on their door and give them a healthy dose of freedom. Ate a bunny during survival training. I would eat a bunny. I would eat a bunny. Maybe not a bunny, but, like, a hare. I would make, like, hare soup. Hare stew. I would eat a hare. I'd hunt hare. I like hunting. I want to go hunting, but, like, I don't really want to hunt something that I don't want to eat. It's like, if I'm gonna hunt something, I want to eat it. That's, like, I feel like I like the idea of going to hunt an animal, but also, like, making use of that animal. I don't want to go hunting, like, a deer and then just leave it out there. I think that's kind of fucked up. You know, you're just killing it for the sake of killing it. I'd rather kill it and then, like, make use out of it, like eating it, you know? Like, if I went boar hunting, I could get a lot of fucking pork if I went boar hunting, dude. Forget Haiti's history. They've had freedom. They don't want outsiders. What's going on? Well, what the fuck? They gotta do something. Like, literally, there's, like, they're ran by a gang, aren't they? Barbecue, wasn't his name Barbecue? Is Barbecue still in control of Haiti? Is he still the dude over there? Femboy Elmer Fudd. Isn't that next to Puerto Rico? Or where is Haiti next to? Isn't Haiti next to? Haiti's next to the Dominican Republic. And so if Haiti's next to the Dominican Republic, we don't really have access to the Dominican Republic. That's not America. Right? That's not America. But honestly, I think what should happen is we should just take this whole chain of islands that's right here and just say this is now America. We should just claim all of this. All of these islands. It should all be... Damn, I almost got him. We should just take all of these items. We should even take the British Virgin Islands. We shouldn't let them have this. Why do we let them have the British Virgin Islands? Why? We should not let them have this. We should take these islands. Like, what the fuck, dude? It should be ours. Like, that's close to the, you know, that's too close. It's too close for comfort, man. We gotta have this too. And if we have Dominican Republic, then we have to take Haiti. Because it's basically this island. We'll just, yeah. The moral, implications, don't think about it. Just don't think about the morality of it. Just don't think about it. Because they're British. We just issued an indictment for barbecue today. Did we really? Is that fucking... That's kind of funny. That's funny. Just talking about it. Leave my Virgin Islands alone. You know what? If Finn ever did want to come to the US, he could kind of get close to the US. like, I could, cause this is the U.S. Virgin Islands right here. So like theoretically, like I could go down here without a passport. I could get to Coral Bay without a passport, and that'd be kind of cool. Cause this is the U.S. Pretty cool. I wonder what goes on the Virgin Islands. Very unique car. Noted. Noted for when I play GeoGuessr. But like, I could go here, right? And then Finn could go here, and then we could like wave at each other. I could go down to this island, and we could just like, I could get on this beach right here, and he could get on this beach right over here. We could just wave at each other. I mean, I could also come over here. I think I could. I think I'd be allowed in this part of. I could go here. I think. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna be like, "What's your name?" Fuck you, Tony. You could go to the Caribbean. Oh yeah, I guess you could go to the Bahamas. That would be kind of cool. You could do the yelling at each other name. Yeah. You could go to the Bahamas. I'm like super close to the Bahamas now, so I could go to the Bahamas real easy. The British. Why did we get them the British Islands? We should take those back. Let's take them back, chat. I think all in favor of taking back the British Virgin Islands for America. Say aye. Just meet in Alaska, they'll host anybody. And he can't go to Alaska. Alaska's an. He literally cannot go to the United States. He is banned from the United States. And so he cannot go to Alaska. He cannot go to the U.S. Virgin Islands. He cannot go to Puerto Rico. He cannot go to Guam. And he cannot go to the U.S. Virgin Islands. I think Finn is back in Japan again. I'm jealous, man. I want to go to fucking Japan. I want to go to Japan, goddammit. What's with all, like, the rich, famous streamers and YouTubers all going to Japan? Like, PewDiePie, Finster, they're all going to Japan. It's crazy. Can't go to Guam. He cannot go to Guam. No. Or the Virgin Islands. No. We let y'all win. Won't happen again. You think that if the U.S. went to war with fucking with England right now, who do you think would win? Who do you think would win? Let's go for a rematch. Run it back, motherfucker. Rematch. We're gonna burn down to the fucking Big Ben for revenge. How's it feel, bitch? We're gonna burn down your buildings now, bitch. Fuck you. It's just to like spite, just fucking do it out of spite. Just be like, yeah, you burnt down our White House, we'll burn down your clock, huh? So yeah, you like damn apples. Your AK versus my kitchen knife. Yen is the new peso without the whole cartels, the threat of kidnap for ransom. Is that saying that the yen is not doing well right now? I don't. My sister always like tells me how it's doing, but I don't know if it's good or bad right now. Oh, is that his exchange rate? That's why they go there? Huh. Fuck, dude. Your AK versus my kitchen knife. You got a license for that kitchen knife. You have a license for that kitchen knife. What was that, like, new kitchen knives that they were trying to implement? UK kitchen knife law. There was something about how they have to be like They had to have like a blunted tip or something like that. UK police confiscate pointy kitchen knives and replace them with blunt ones. Dude, the UK's wild, man. It's crazy. Can't believe that's a real place that actually exists. I don't think they do exist, to be honest with you, chat. I'm not convinced England actually exists. I've never seen it in person. It probably doesn't exist. Who's to say that everybody hasn't just been lying to me about the existence of the UK? Get a license for that, internet. I got an ID before I use Reddit? Bro. Bro. To be fair, America's doing similar shit. Like, I gotta, like, provide my ID to watch Prawn in Florida. Like, nah, just gonna use a VPN. Thank you very much. Sag. And then they're trying to kill gaming. Can you believe it's 2025 and the feminists are still trying to kill games? Why couldn't they have... They literally tried that once. Well, we already did Gamergate. Why is there gotta be another feminist group trying to take away video games? Why are they doing it? Why? Why do women hate video games? I don't get it. I hate it. Visa is a puss. It's not just Visa. It's like literally a small activist group for feminists sent a letter. And that we live in a world where all it takes is one small letter from one small activist group to cause an entire industry to shudder. It's just so stupid. It's like, why the fuck does MasterCard or Visa get the right to say I can't buy something because they don't like it? That's so gay. It unironically makes me want to get into Bitcoin, because, like, I hate the fact that there's a company that can just not let me buy things I want to buy just because they don't want to. It's like, oh yeah, we'll let you use your money on things that we approve of. Like, no, fuck, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you. Even Gabe had to bend the knee. Well, it's nothing they could have done, like, literally. They can't talk shit about GTA anymore because GTA 6 protagonist is likely female. Dude, I hate it. I hate that shit. I hate it. I hate it. Bitcoin is more of an investment than an alternate currency, though. Yeah, but it can be an alternate currency, and it makes more sense a lot of the times when it's just like, especially for something like that, where it's like, if you literally can't buy what you want to buy with the currency that, like, you have, it literally makes the US dollar less valuable because you cannot buy everything with it. If you have a coupon is less valuable than a dollar because a coupon can only buy certain items, or like Kohl's Cash. You can only buy items from Kohl's. And so it's not as valuable as normal cash because you can't take it to the store and buy food with it, right? And so if Visa or MasterCard is basically said that they can choose what you can and cannot buy with it, doesn't that make money as valuable as Kohl's Cash at that point? When somebody who is not the government can say, oh, this is what you can and cannot buy with this card. And it's like, fuck yourself. Trump has been very crypto friendly. He also signed something that, like, kind of fixed that issue, I think. I think he, like, made an executive order that, like, made it so, like, you can't do that. I think he literally signed an executive order, like, the other day where it was like, you can't meaningfully restrict what people can buy based off of your just own opinion on whether it's good for your brand or not. It's like, literally, that's it. MasterCard doesn't want themselves to look bad because people are using their product or their service to buy products that they don't approve of. And it's so gay. Why the fuck did you confuse literally with likely? Oh, listen, motherfucker, I'm tired. It's good, right? It's good. Hopefully it is. I mean, I'm hoping. Dude. Done in an executive order ending debanking for political reasons. Yeah. And so doesn't that like fix the whole issue? I don't know. Be in a bad way. Dude, it just it literally pisses me off. It's like, yes, some women did not like a video game that they thought it was too sexy. They didn't like that some other people enjoyed something that they had nothing to do with. They literally saw some guy enjoying his own business over there and were like, I don't like that. I'm gonna write a letter and make sure that that guy can't do that. God, makes me angry. How normally women are built, Astra. I want to say some things, chat, but I shouldn't. The collective asses. It's sad that they're from a country of Australia. Are they from Australia? So it's literally not even America. It's like some Australian Karens didn't like some video games because they were somebody else's preference. And it's like, oh my god. I saw like the fucking, the list of things that they didn't want. Like they didn't want video games with certain fetishes in there. Like bodily fluid fetishes. Like, I listen, some of that shit's gross, alright? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. The scat stuff, that's pretty fucking gross. But I don't think that someone shouldn't be allowed to enjoy that, right? If your deal is scat, listen, I don't want to shake your hand, because, you know, but, like, I don't think you should not be allowed to do that. I think that's fine, you know what I mean? Like, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, like, you should be able to enjoy what you want. Like, I don't kink shame, alright? I'm not over here trying to kink shame. But, like, literally, it's like, they were just so grossed out by some guy's fetish that didn't affect them at all. Like, it didn't affect them or anyone else. It just was his own personal fetish, and they were like, no, we can't allow that to happen. You are too gross. We're gonna write a letter to your bank to make sure you can't buy the shit that you want to buy. It's crazy, chat. Crazy. All the Karens of the world should fuck off. Back then, there was a Conker's Bad Fur Day. You fight a giant shit as a boss. I missed the 90s of game. It didn't people didn't read back then. That's so gross. Why would you want to play a game where you fight a big giant turd? I mean, that's just so insensitive. It hurts women. It's like, you fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. She doesn't kink shame, but can't accept that she's a furry. I'm not a furry, though. Like, I'm literally just not. I don't kink shame. If you are a furry, I don't kink shame. So long as you're not hurting anybody or anyone else. Like, if your kink does not hurt somebody else, and it doesn't, like, affect them negatively, fucking go for it, dude. I don't care what it is. So long as it's not affecting, like, or hurting somebody else, or affecting somebody else. Like, if you're, like a voyeur, like, you like to be, like, go expose yourself in public, that's crossing the line, right? Because that affects somebody else, right? If you're somebody who likes to jizz on people in public, not okay. That's not okay. If you're someone who likes fart porn, who cares? It's your own fucking deal. Like, fuck, that doesn't affect anybody else. Like, why, someone should not be able to tell you that you should not be able to, like, do that, because it's not any of their business. Women. Am I right, chat? Women. Women. Am I right, chat? There's a line, though? There is a line. Oh, definitely there's a line. And the line is when it starts to affect other people. So it's like, again, it's like if your whole deal is you like to expose yourself to people in public, not cool. That is a line that's been crossed, right? Bitches be crazy, yeah. Absolutely. Give it a minute. All Visa and MC are doing is making themselves obsolete. This kind of bullshit will only push an acceptance of alt pay services into wider use beyond things like Zelle, Venmos, and such. Their market is someone will fill the need. Yeah, literally. It literally just... I don't want to use... I have a Visa. And so I don't like that. Like, I literally will avoid using it, like, another Visa. I will not get another MasterCard because of this. Like, I literally will not use MasterCard after this whole debacle. I don't know who is worse, Visa or MasterCard in this whole thing, but, like, If I didn't already have a visa, I would not get another one. Just because I think it's so fucking... It pisses me off, man. Medical is not even a funny joke. It's not even, like, it doesn't... It's not even a thing. I swear Astra said she's a furry. I'm not, though. I'm literally not. Chat, what is a furry? A furry is, you need to have, like, a persona. You need to, like, enjoy the, like, anthropomorphized animals. I don't do that. MLP does not count as furries. There's some people who think that just because someone's an MLP, like a brony, that means they're a furry. But they're not the same thing. They are not. They are two different things. One is, now, I'll say this, chat. One is not better than the other. It is not better to be a brony than it is to be a furry. They're both equally as degenerate. And maybe bronies are a little bit more degenerate. I won't lie. They're not better. It's not one is better than the other. It's just, I am not a furry. It's just, it's not a thing. But I can see how me saying that makes it only funnier to say that I am a furry. So I just need to not talk about it, and that's what I need to do. But I don't. I literally ignore it, and people still bring it up. And I'm just like, you fucking asshole. Fuck you. Chat, I'm gonna fucking get a fursuit one day just to say, fuck you. What are you complaining about now? Chat's bullying me again. Chat's just bullying me again. As usual. This is the girl whose favorite Marvel character is Squirrel Girl? That doesn't mean shit! I like Squirrel Girl because she's the fucking best character in the game. Not because she has a squirrel tail. Squirrel Girl's also like a fucking... What is that? Like a big body... She's got the big booty. She's like chunky. I'm not into chunky women. I'm not into plus-size women, but I still like Squirrel Girl. That doesn't mean I'm into Squirrel Girl, like, sexually. I don't play Marvel Rivals because I find them sexually attractive. Unlike most Marvel Rival players. Because that is why most Marvel Rival players play that game. But I don't. Is Beast Boy a furry? Well, no, because it's not like he has... I think furry is when you are literally... You enjoy anthropomorph... You know a furry when you see one, dude. You know a furry. If you're, like, literally... If you draw art and you like art that looks like the fucking... A dog with human eyes. You know the furry art when you see it. Like, there's a... Like here. Cartoon... Dog. Yeah. Like, chat. God damn it. Chat. Alright, I need to show you guys some images here, chat. Tell me which one of these is furry and which one of these is not, right? Right? A cartoon dog. Looks pretty nice. Another cartoon dog. Alright, never mind on that one, I guess. Then you have this. Chat, which one of these do you think is the furry? Which one of these pieces of art do you think is the furry? Do you think it's the dog that has human eyes for some reason? Or is it this? I'm sorry, but these will never not be like fucking weird. The fursuits will never. They will always fucking weird me out, man. Chat, which one of these is a furry art? The same picture. There's the same picture. What is Fudanari? Sounds like you spend way too much time on 4chan. I don't spend as much time on 4chan as I used to. That comment made me remember the new show promo on Amazon. Apparently it's a true crime investigation show called Furry Detectives. Oh god. Oh god. Furry Detectives? What is this?
When you crime happening, you know, either you're gonna do something about it or you're part of the problem.
People involved in this story are
Furries.
what is a furry? Someone who enjoys anthropomorphic creatures. It's fun and loving and diverse.
You will be accepted. They don't care if you identify as a pineapple. Most furries are people who would never harm animals.
One day, I got a call. We have a problem in the community.
There were these postings of videos and pictures with living and deceased animals.
There were people so twisted and they are.
This sounds horrible. I'm not watching that. I'm gonna not watch that. I'm gonna go out of my way to not watch that. Don't even say that word in my chat. Alistair Crumble. Don't even say that 4-letter word in my chat. I don't want to see that shit again. I don't want to see that shit again. That's nasty, man. I mean, I don't keep saying, but like that's just fuck. I think part of it is I just like watched like a clip about some Florida man who like literally fucked his dog because he was a furry, and it's just like, oh, you know, a story that's just like makes you just so viscerally disgusted. You're just like, oh god, I hate this guy. Like I hate this guy. And they showed a picture of him. He had the neck chin brace, like he had the neck beard to the max, like it was only underneath his chin. Oh my god. Ugh. Fuck, dude. Disgusting. It's gross. Listen, you know, furries, they can be good people. Some of them are good people. Some of them, I assume, are good people. The furry conventions, they're not sending their best. Who in the canine division? Who's the handle and who's the fur missile? What? Would you ever go to a furry convention? I would go to a furry convention as like a joke. Like I would go there to film it and to be like, whoa, look at this, but probably not. I think the furry cruise was funny because you were like stuck on a cruise with the furries, and it's like I could make a whole I could like make a video about it, and like the thumbnail would just be like, and then behind me would just be a bunch of furries on a boat, like trapped on a boat with a bunch of furries for 2 weeks or some bullshit like that, right? Like that would be funny, but like I don't know, just going to a because at that point it's like you're trapped, right? You're trapped on the boat. Like, you're on the boat and you can't get off, right? But if you go to a fur convention and you're, like, there and you're, like, get uncomfortable, then it's like, oh, I went to a convention full of things that I don't like. Wow, who could have predicted that? The whole point of the whole joke is that, like, oh, no, I'm stuck with a bunch of furries. Ew, what are they gonna do to me? Oh, no. But then it's like, you know, if you go to a convention, you don't have that same, like, you just go away. You just leave. It's not as funny. It's kind of just like, oh, you just came in there to be an asshole and then you left. I'd go to an anime convention though. That would be really fun. You scared of furries? Some of them. Yes. What would a furry orgy even be like? I'm sure I think there's some internet historian videos that can give you an idea. And I don't really have a problem with the furry community. Like, I don't really have a problem with people who are furries. Like, I don't really think that it's, like, a big deal to be a furry. I think it's fine. Like, if I've known furries, like, as long as you don't, like, shove it in people's face, it's generally okay. It's like the brony thing. If you're a brony and you're like, hey, bro, look at my Rainbow Dash figurine, it's like, chill. Alright, dude, chill. But, like, you know, listen, I will admit, I am a brony. I like My Little Pony. I watched that shit all the time when I was a kid. When I was 13 years old, My Little Pony was my shit, right? And maybe I was more appropriate for the age when I was 13, because, you know, I was 13 and not, like, 30 when I was actually, like, a real brony, and I was, like, actively engaging in the community. So I guess it was, like, less weird for me because of that. But, like, even still, like, I still would consider myself a brony, because, you know, that shit was a huge part of my life. But I don't, like, fucking, you know, you like my Rainbow Dash figurine? You know what I mean? Like, dress up like a pony? No. No. Like, no, I didn't. I had a beanie that had Rainbow Dash on it, but that was it. It was literally it. I didn't wear brony clothes out in public. I didn't like I didn't like geek out about brony shit. What I did was I went home and I would lay in bed and I would sit here and I'd watch pony videos like fucking Living Tombstone or whatever the fuck on my phone and be like, wait, Asha thinks I'm acting like buff, like bully her too much. Nah, you haven't like linked enough crack houses in McKeesport to be buff yet. You haven't reached the crack house. You need to like link at least 3 crack houses on Facebook per stream that are each like $20,000 each. Your life was tough. You were closet brownie? I was for a little bit. Shutterfly has entered the chat, end your dreams. Fluttershy has entered my dreams before. More like I have entered my own dream as Fluttershy. Chat, I had a dream last night. It was fucking sick. I had a weird dream. I had a really weird dream last night. That I was like in some sort of like post-apocalypse like scenario. But it was all just a bunch of like big guys like drinking beer and just being like, "Argh!" And it was like everyone was just like, it was like a fight ring, and you'd get on top of a car and you'd fight somebody else, like the death or some bullshit. It was like, yeah, and I fucking kicked some guy's ass on top of a car. I'm like, a fucking uppercut. I was like a fucking Harley rider. I wasn't me. I was like some sort of like, you know that it's like the biker Harley guy just like, bleh. I fucking like leg sweeped some other guy. Don't remember that much about the dream, but I remember that and I woke up and I was like, hell yeah, hell yeah. Went to Bear Town, dude. It was like the most like hell yeah dream I've ever had. How do grown men get attracted to a cartoon meant for little girls? Is because My Little Pony was really well written. Like, it wasn't like some weird phenomenon, or for some reason like adult men were attracted to this one show, even though it was like a little kid's show. It holds up. Like, you can watch that show, and as long as you can get over like the corny bits where it's just like magic and friendship, there's a lot of good writing. Like, the characters are well written, the story is well presented, the world is presented in a way which is not only believable but interesting. Like, the story wasn't just like, Strawberry Gumdrop had misplaced your glasses, and now she can't see. We gotta find your glasses. Like, it's not that. It's more like a god of chaos has woken up and thrown reality into chaos and has now fucked everybody up. Or like, literally some fucking giant dude shoots laser beams out of his horns, is literally Dragon Ball beaming people in the fucking ground. So you have to like go up there and have a dragon. There's literally been a Dragon Ball fight. I don't know, chat. It's been a while since I've seen it, but now I'm kind of want to rewatch it. That shit was so cozy, man. When I was like, I'm almost scared to rewatch it. I'm almost scared to like go back and rewatch it, because like, what if it is more cringy now? Because I watched it when I was like 13, so I was kind of more in the right age wheelhouse for it, so maybe I just didn't notice, but like, I remember that show very fondly. It was really good. I should woke up fully engorged. Was there Randy Orton in the dream? No, but it was just like a bunch of like hobos fighting, but it was really fucking like, Hell yeah. It was like a hell yeah kind of a dream. Do you think grown men becoming a main audience makes little girls not want to engage with the community? I don't think little girls should engage with the brony community, if you want my honest opinion. I think little girls should like My Little Pony for what it is and leave it. They shouldn't engage with the brony community. The brony community in itself was really cool and really interesting, but it was definitely an adult community. Or not in the sense that everyone was like super like sexual, but like the content that the brony community produced was more grown up. Like the Mentally Advanced series, which was really funny. I liked that one. Fucking the .mov series. Like if you want to watch some peak brony content, I don't even know if it was made by a brony, but like if you kind of want to understand what being a brony felt like in 2015, you just gotta watch like this video. I watched a little bit of it. Apple. It's like.
Look, girls, I finally got my cutie mark. I got my cutie mark, girls. Girls, where y'all going?
I love this shit, dude. This was so fucking good. This shit is so fucking good.
Assholes, what are we doing here? Twilight said we have to find something called the Elements of Armory. We have to look in Fluttershy's shed.
Wait a minute, didn't Fluttershy say something about people going in her shed?
Yo, Fluttershy, you wanna play spin the bottle with us?
Come on, you guys, don't tease me, I'm shy. Stay out of my shed.
Dude, that was so funny. That is so funny. I recommend everyone give the .mov series a watch. What the fuck is this? It gets worse from there. It gets even weirder. Here, let me skip ahead a little bit, chat. Let me.
Yo, what? You wanna go hang out with Fluttershy? I get
Ooh, that was close. It was close. That was close. I gotta be careful with this one, chat. I gotta be careful with this one. Fuck, actually, you know what? We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna. If you wanna watch it, go to the fucking. Ooh, that was. I forgot about that one. That one was close. Fuck. Edgy humor. It was edgy humor, I guess. It was edgy humor. MLP is not associated with bronies, and now little girls nowadays will never understand MLP is good for them because old guys made it weird. I don't think that's necessarily true, though. I think little girls can still like MLP, especially the modern generation of MLP. I don't think the brony community has attached itself to the new MLP generation. Gen 5 or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but it's like if you look at My Little Pony from the 80s, it was a way different show than it was in 2010, right? It was a very much so a different show. Like the Gen 4 Lauren Faust My Little Pony show, that was really good. Like an adult can enjoy that. I don't know so much about the new generation of My Little Pony. I think they've kind of returned to format where it's really, I don't know if it's worth watching as an adult, right? I don't like care about the new shit that's coming out, but like that was, I don't know, man. It was, I don't think that, I don't know, it was really good. I liked it. I'm not going to watch it. It's good though. It's funny. It's funny. It's great. You gotta watch it, chat. You gotta watch it. It's good. I'm keeping my daughter far away from this show. I mean, My Little Pony in of itself is not bad. Like if she watches My Little Pony, like, without getting in the community, that I would say keep your daughter away from the brony community. But she can watch My Little Pony. Like, the show is good. Like, it's a good show. Like, I would show my kids it. If I had kids, I would, like, I would show them My Little Pony. Because it's honestly a really well-written show. It's like one of those kids shows where they made it, but they made it so it didn't suck. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of kid shows, it's like, we're gonna make this lazy-ass show because it's just kids watching. Who cares? They're gonna make it ads. My Little Pony, it was not that. It was a really, like, well-thought-out, well-done show. Kind of like Disney adults? I don't know. I guess it's weird for me to say, because it is a little bit weird. Because I haven't, like, watched or interacted with the brony community in fucking ever. Like, I must have been a teenager last time I was like fully in, like, I fully like engaged with that shit. You know what I mean? And so I guess maybe it's weird for me to, because I never really like engaged with it as an adult, so maybe it's different now. Like, but I don't know, I thought it was really good. Double P's for, yeah. The sex part is the line that cannot be crossed. Yeah, that is a bit weird. That is a bit weird. You're watching Ren and Stimpy and Tom and Jerry, not My Little Pony. Yeah, but you were fucking, who cares? Like, it's, SpongeBob is not as bad as, like, fucking Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was, like, traumatic, dude. I wouldn't show Ren and Stimpy to my kids, dude. That shit was gross. Ren and Stimpy was, like, fucking wild. I'm surprised that shit even got on the air. Dude, that was, like... MLP is weird to me, not because of the community. I always feel the gross whenever I see clips of it. Why? It's so good. I love My Little Pony. I love My Little Pony, chat. It's such a good show. It genuinely is a good show, though. It's genuinely good. I love that show. Now, read, motherfucker? What? Yeah, I don't know. The brony community is a little weird, though. I never really had, like, brony friends, and so it's probably a good thing. A lot of bronies are pretty weird. I won't lie. I wouldn't pretend to dress up like Ren or Stimpy and go to orgy conventions. Yeah, but neither did I. Like, you're saying that as if, like, everyone who was a brony went to pony orgies. And that's just not really true, though, right? Like, I never went to a convention. I never went to a brony convention. I never dressed up as a horse, you know what I mean? Like, I never did that. Most people who... It's like, again, it's kind of like furries, where, like, some furries are gross people, and they are fucking nasty, and I don't like them. But, like, a lot of them are just normal fucking people. Like, who cares? You're missing out. Shit gets hot, man. Them porny orgies, you just hear, nay! Hear a bunch of whinnies coming from the hotel room. What's the fuck going on in there? Just hear full horse gallops coming from the hotel room. Astra shaming America's first cartoon interspecies gay couple. I've only had a bad experience with the furry and MLP community, and to be honest, in my experience, they get like press as fuck when you're not one of them and don't want to participate when invited. I think that's, I don't know, I think that's just you've had a couple bad experiences, because in my experience, it's not, I haven't experienced that, I guess, but I don't really interact with a bunch of furries or bronies that often, so like, I guess I wouldn't know, but I don't know, I didn't really do that. The way I was like a brony when I was like, you know, doing that shit, I would just watch YouTube videos, like that's literally all I did, I watched YouTube videos and I liked the show. I don't know. I don't think it's that weird. I think there's a lot. Listen, chat. Living Tombstone originally got his start making My Little Pony shit. You don't understand how much shit we got out of My Little Pony. A lot of shit came out of that we all like and enjoy today. Like Living Tombstone. People like to forget, like, you know, people like to talk shit about bronies, but whenever that Discord song comes on, everybody's singing along, dude. Everybody's like, Dick Scott! FNAF better, though. FNAF is literally the same thing, just for like a generation later. It's the same bullshit. You gotta not interact with the FNAF community because some people goon to Chica. I would do a Squirrel Girl cosplay. I love Squirrel Girl. A lot of sex offenders are attracted to the furry community because you can be anonymous. That makes sense, yeah. Like, if I had a daughter, I would not take them to a furry convention. And I would not take them to a brony convention. If my daughter was really into My Little Pony, I would not let her have brony friends. But I would let her watch the show. And I would let her, like, enjoy the show. Like, it's not... The show is a good... It's objectively a good show. Like, it's objectively a good show. Like, out of all of the shows I've seen, it's in my top 10. Like, literally. And maybe that's just because it's nostalgic for me, though. I don't know. Could be. We know you love Squirrel. That one ICP motherfucker was weird as fuck for that. Yeah. Chat, it's pretty late. Should I go to the P.O. Box or should I go tomorrow? I think I'll go tomorrow. And then I'll just... Because my chicken can stay in there for another day. It'll be fine. Because it's only been in the fridge for a day. So I can eat the chicken. So long as I eat the chicken tomorrow. Yeah. When does it close? It closed a long time ago, but I think the lobby's open I think the lobby's open 24/7, I think? I don't know if the lobby closes, actually. More 60 FPS streams? I'll just leave it on 60 FPS. If you guys like it and it didn't, like, hurt my bandwidth, I'll keep it there. Yeah, go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow. Stream P.O. Box? Well, I don't know if I have anything else at the P.O. Box medical. I know I have an air fryer, but that's all I know that I have there. I don't know if I have anything else there. So I'm not gonna do a P.O. Box stream for just an air fryer. But... Did you decide to play guitar tonight? No, I forgot. I'll do that next stream. Remind me next stream and I'll play guitar next stream. Anyway, chat, thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna head out. And if you want to go after the stream, you can go tomorrow. It's really up to you, yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody. I will see you guys later. Goodbye!